Okay, the first thing you need to do is not get constrained by what you think the rules are. And what I mean by that is we always want to assume that everything fits neatly, and that because this is in the picture, I can't remember off the top of my head, is smaller than that space there, that must be smaller. Well, it's not drawn to scale, so that's the first thing I'd say. The next step, like any compound shape, cut it into easy manageable chunks. Now you know that the sum of these four sections is 120, and you know roughly that let's call this section 1, this section 2, this section 3, this section 4. You know, section 1 is going to be biggest, then followed by section 2, then followed by section 3, sorry, then section 4. So what you can now do for each of those, sorry I'm holding my iPad, is you can assign rough areas. So let's going to say section 1 looks like it's the biggest, so I'm going to make that 50 meters squared. Section 3 is the second biggest, so let's call that 40 meters squared. Section 2, which is one I've called here, is the smallest, so let's call that, I don't know, 5 meters squared. And section 4 is the next biggest, let's call that 25 meters squared. So what I've done now is I've created the areas, okay, that hopefully should allow us to make this sort of slightly easier. So with that in mind, if we start in the first section, essentially A times B equals 50. Well, nice easy one. A could be 10, B could be 5. So that's your hypothetical first one. Doesn't mean it is going to be, doesn't mean it can't be another number, but for what I've done, this works. And what you can do is you can work onwards from that point. Okay, so likewise, D times by something equals 2. Well, if that's 10, that could be 9, that could be 1. So D could be 2. Okay? So C, I've already said, could be 9, and that's how you do it. Alright? So F times E plus something. Well, I've already said if that's 1, that's going to be 1. So what did I say? That section 3 would be 40. So that's 1. Let's call that 3, 4. Call that 8 then. And you just make the numbers up. You make the numbers fit to solve the problem, and that's the easiest way of doing it. I couldn't think of any easier way of doing this other than filming it, so hopefully that helps you. But yeah, that's how I started to work it out. So I've not done it all, because you asked me not to just give you the answer. But remember, it's not drawn to scale, and it's possibilities, it's not absolutes. So yeah, good luck. What a question.